What is up, YouTube? It's your mini and Josh back with another Web3 gaming development and gaming marketing video. So, this will be the last video for the gaming series. So, for today, I'm going to be talking about effective ways on how you could market your Web3 game if ever you become a game developer or a game startup owner on the Web3 platform. So let's look into this article made by blockchainads.com. They have top 7 effective Web3 gaming marketing strategies from real experts. So, to start with, I have been talking about Web3 games on my last two videos, and now we I'm gonna talk about how you could effectively market your Web3 game. So, first, we're going to head to what is Web3 gaming marketing. So, Web3 gaming marketing refers to the strategies and tactics used to promote blockchain based games that incorporate concepts like cryptocurrency, NFTs, the metaverse, decentralized technology. For example, Axie Infinity uses cryptocurrency and NFTs, right? So I actually haven't played a game that includes the metaverse and decentralized technology as of the moment, since I'm not really a hardcore gamer. I'm just, a casual and occasional gamer. So moving on, it aims to raise awareness, acquire engaged users, increase retention of players, and ultimately drive adoption for these new generation games leveraging Web3 and blockchain innovations. Key elements of Web3 gaming marketing includes articulating your game's unique value proposition, building hype and a community on social media and Discord, onboarding influencers and content creators, participating in the crypto gaming conference circuit, building links and exposure through guest posts on gaming sites, crypto blogs, forums, and the like, running in game events and contests, collaborating with other Web3 projects, optimizing paid user acquisition campaigns, fostering viral growth loops, and referrals. So basically, that's a long list, and that's like, it's too much words for other people, but hear me out. Actually, these key elements are very, very important. But we all know that we cannot, you cannot hit everything at once. You got to do it on your own pace. So, on my perspective, the second one on the list, like building hype and a community on social media and Discord, I have actually experienced this on my um, on the games that I play, because I just want to share with you again for those who just watched this series right here. I have been, I have purchased Need for Speed Heat on Steam, and I was really, before I was really a solo gamer. Like I don't really go online and, play games with, like play the game with other people. But I discovered a community on Discord here in our country that also plays Need for Speed games, especially Need for Speed Heat. Although we don't, I mean, the community that I joined didn't really focus just solely on Need for Speed Heat. They do play other games like, for example, Need for Speed Unbound. Others play Call of Duty Warzone and Fortnite and other games. So basically, it's just a community of gamers that um, had, we almost had purchased Need for Speed Heat when it was on sale on Steam. And now, to be true with you guys, this is the first time wherein I played a game online. So I had the chance to, be part of the Need for Speed community. And that's where I learned that it's just different from playing solo and, playing with people with a, with a mindset that you have, like a collective mindset. It really engages us players to stay on the game, because it's like there's more than just simply the game. As our community says, It's more than just typically racing and building up good cars. It's it's about being a family inside the game. So why did I open that up? I just want you guys to know that this this is really a key element. And although it's just one out of, like, how many are these? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. So out of nine, that one for me is very important because it keeps the players engaged. It keeps them, um how do I say this? It keeps them attracted to the game because they have something more than just the game to take care of. It's also like on it's also like, um where was that? This one right here, like, fostering viral growth loops and referrals, running in-game events and contests. Because basically, let's just face reality. Nobody wants to just keep on playing, and like when you in a game you really have that final goal. Like, for example, other games would be some things that you need to finish. Like, for example, the Tomb Raider game, when you finish the final goal, there's nothing more to it. Although there are mini challenges, but there's nothing more to it. So usually people, when they finish games like that with, like, the story mode or the campaign mode, they stop playing the game. It gets buried in the dust. But you don't want that to happen, which is why you gotta make sure that there's more than just simply the word game. Okay, so moving on, the differentiating factor of Web3 games is enabling true digital asset ownership, play to earn models, and empowering users to monetize their time and efforts. For example, in Axie Infinity, you cannot play if you don't buy your own Axie, and then once you buy your own Axie, you get to own that Axie. So it's like, an NFT, but you can play with it, which is very good. And now I don't know if they're gonna really go for it, but Axie is also developing some kind of monetizing or tokenizing your time and effort in playing, as well as they did before. But the system before was not really that stable yet. The SLP, when you win the arena, you're gonna win SLP, and then when you're on the leaderboards, you're gonna have some Axie shards or the AXS currency. So, yeah, I'm gonna move on. A key part of your marketing strategy should focus on clearly conveying these benefits to attract crypto natives and new gamers alike. Your game's tokenomics and incentive design are crucial for driving engagement and retention long term. Again, retention, the word retention is very important. May seem easy at first, but you don't want to be a one hit wonder. You want to become the game that everybody will talk about for on and on and on and on as much as possible. You don't want to get buried in the dust. All right. Why Web3 gaming marketing matters more than ever. I guess this is fairly understandable. For traditional mobile console or PC games, big marketing budgets up front could make up for poor player retention or a product that does not fit the market. Franchise popularity and brand awareness also carried mediocre games, which is very true. Just like, for example, the ads that we see on our phone. I don't know if it's the same all across the globe, but for sure there's that experience wherein you see a game that posted an ad on, maybe on Facebook, on YouTube, or whatever platform that is, and then you get you get attracted, you get hooked to the ad, and then once you download, you realize that it's actually somewhat like a scam wherein it's false advertising, which is which hurts the consumers, which makes the consumers feel like, are you you know there it seems like they're trying to make a fool out of you. But honestly, guys, they just this is what's happening with them. Franchise popularity and brand awareness also carried mediocre games. This is what's happening with those ads. So, but this doesn't work for Web3 games. The autonomous nature of blockchain games means you can't rely on App Store featuring either. There are no established brands or characters, and the audience cares deeply about factors like tokenomics and community ownership. So, it's this is why it's different, because Web3 is just way different from that. That does not happen in Web3, which is a very good news. All right. So as a result of your Web3 gaming marketing must focus on organic growth and true product market fit. The priority is on improving your daily and monthly active users instead of vanity metric like website visits. So you want to focus on player retention, player engagement, community engagement, user engagement, and even if you can, like developer to user engagement, which is very good. I have seen um, uh, a developer do this actually. I once watched a YouTube live stream. One of the developers of Call of Duty Warzone had some kind of live stream activity with with users or players of Call of Duty, whether it's Warzone, whether it's campaign, multiplayer, or whatever. As long as it's Call of Duty, they did a live stream activity wherein they could talk to the developers of the game, which was for me as a Call of Duty fan before, which is, I really say that this is one of the best games that, had really made a mark, because they made it more than just a game. It's like they made it something even like, I think you could even say that it's more than a movie. I mean, you get hooked to it because it has a good storyline. It has it delivers on its promises and even breaks the expectations, which is very good. And we want that too on our Web3 game, if ever. A well-designed Web3 game can gain a following and growth in a grassroots way that is simply not possible with traditional games. This is actually also very true, although I'm not a game developer, but I have witnessed something like this happen. So, this one happens because it's a different strategy. You're gonna market it on a different strategy, although you're gonna get some important, some key factors from what's the marketing strategies right now, but it's not gonna happen with the same. It's gonna be a different story, guys. Let me tell you that, because I'm actually a Web3 startup owner and a startup manager, and it's just really way different with what's on the Web 2 right now, like what we're using right now. So, how to craft your Web3's game value proposition? Before determining how to market your Web3 game, you need clarity rather on your core value proposition. This is the primary reason your target user should play your game. Some examples of potential value propositions: the first MMORPG to leverage NFT interoperability, allowing cross-game asset use. I think the one example of something like this, although it's not like this, but it's something like that, is I don't know if you guys have tried to play Defense of the Ancients or Dota 2, which is a very famous game, and that game has a marketplace for items, like cosmetic items for the heroes on the game. And for example, you buy a cosmetic set of armor and weapon customizations, although they're all cosmetic, they don't have effects on the stats of the hero whatsoever. So when you buy that, you could actually equip it on a certain, you equip it on the certain hero that you bought it for. And then there were other players who were proposing that, what if they make the item somewhat general, like when I buy, for example, if I buy the a sword that looks like this, I should have the right to use it on any hero I want. Like I could decorate my own hero, which is for me very good, because I guess everybody loves to modify things. Everybody loves to customize things the way they want it to be, and that is very possible on the Web3 platform. So next is play and earn real rewards, competitive play to earn token economy. Axie Infinity is the best example. SLP, AXS for the leaderboards. Very good play to earn strategy right now, because they're already fixing it. I'm actually trying to go back to Axie Infinity nowadays too. True player ownership, governance, rights over assets, and game direction, as what I've said on the first step. When people buy things on the Dota 2 market, they actually own the stuff, and they could sell it on the I think on the market again. Sell it as their own. Seamless blockchain integration, smooth on ramping and onboarding. So I guess this is something with something related to the cryptocurrencies that you're going to use in the game, and also the smart contracts and whatsoever. So you want a smooth connection on your game and the blockchain platform is very easy, because you could actually get help from Web3 communities, because Web3 communities provide help with those concerns. Next generation multiplayer, leveraging decentralized infrastructure. This is also a very good standpoint, because if just imagine if you have real time, like you have that real time multiplayer already. Warzone, Fortnite, PUBG, Rust, I guess. Even GTA has online stuff. I'm also Need for Speed Heat has that. But what they're trying to say here is, because Web3 is decentralized, it could be a better multiplayer experience, because there's no governing factor, like there's no central governing factor during the multiplayer sessions. Last would be immersive Ready Player One world rich metaverse experience. I don't know, guys, if you have played games like wherein it's an MMORPG, but it's an open world, and then you could explore the world. So for me, it's like that. There are also a lot of people who want games like that, but it's even better in Web3, because first, you can own things in Web3, like digital assets. For example, I don't know if there's a game out there that does this, but I've heard somewhere before. I think it was a summit from our community, and he like laid out a plan, like it's like Sims. I guess everybody's familiar with the Sims game. So it's like Sims, but well, once you buy your house, that digital asset's already yours. You could customize it to whatever you like, however you like, and you could also, you can buy your own avatar. You can buy, like, you could actually own things, like literally on the metaverse, which is, for me, I would definitely play if it's like that. Next is how to identify your target audience. This is very, very important, because a game would not thrive without players. So if you are a game developer and you wanna make sure your game lives for on and on and on, you gotta know who are your players, who are your to be players of the game. So it could be possible that they are crypto natives, multiplayer gamers, sci-fi fantasy fans, Web3 curious, game genre enthusiasts, your current community. Basically, this is a very short list, in my opinion, because the gaming world is very broad. You know, there are people who are very adventurous when it comes to games like they don't hold back. They wanna explore a lot. Like, if there's a new game, like, they go flock on that new game, they go play it, they go search for bugs, glitches, etc. And there's also this reservists who, like, when you release a game, they just, what's that? Okay, that sounds interesting, but I'm gonna give you some time to simmer down first. I'm not gonna play you just yet. There are people like that. And actually, I guess everybody also knows that gaming is already like movies. There's a lot of genres in gaming. Like puzzles, board games, MMORPG, RPG, MOBA. There's a lot. There's a lot, especially that gaming has already invaded the um the mobile world. I mean, I think everybody has games on their phone, even the basic ones, like Candy Crush, um the famous game before, four picks one word. Also, there were the wordscapes. Some games like that, even as simple as that, I guess everybody has, one or two games on their mobile phones, which is very, very broad, which makes, this statement, identifying your target audience, makes it more, broad. So you really, really want to know, and you want to figure out who are your target audiences. Conveying your Web3 gaming value proposition to the right audiences. This is also very important. And these are the topics that I have talked about earlier too. So let's just cut this story short, and let me let me make this clear. Why did I discuss this with you? Because I know that, the Web3 is an open platform. As of now, it's mostly empty, and there's not a lot of people who are actually in the platform. So if you yourself right now, as a, I don't know if you're an expert or a beginner, it doesn't really matter. Do you see yourself, maybe you'd see yourself, developing a simple game for the Web3 platform, or maybe doing a startup on the Web3 platform? And then the next questions would be, let's just put the expert word aside for now, because me myself, I'm a beginner on, on these things. And again, even though I'm a beginner, I'm already a Web3 startup owner and the startup manager. So the next question on your mind would be, how do I do that if I'm a beginner? I don't even know what Bitcoin means. So let me tell you, all you need to have is a very good community and the best tool to start your ground on the Web3 platform. So let me introduce you to the best community on the Web3 platform right now. It's Token Titans. This is the community that has brought me to where I am right now. As a beginner, no coding knowledge, no programming knowledge, I didn't even know what Web3 was. Then I just actually discovered this because when I saw the word Web3, when I tried to, started to read what is Web3, what is Web3, I saw this. I encountered this community and I joined because I saw that they have a lot of summits. And let me tell you guys, until now, we still have a lot of summits. It's not stopping whatsoever. It's very, very good. And for me, you know, it's very important because it's an opportunity that I will always be grateful for. I didn't ever expect that I would be earning from what I invested, because I didn't invest money in this one, just invested time. So, again, this Twitter page, as you can see, guys, there's a lot of summits in here. And you don't want to miss these summits because these summits are very, very important and they are full of knowledge that you could use to power yourself on the Web3 platform. Next is I'm going to introduce you to our Discord server. This is our Discord server right here. This is Token Titans. And why do why would I introduce you to here? Because we have daily boot camps, daily activities, daily events, plans, and ideas are being shared in a way that everybody, guys, has access to it. No, doesn't matter if you're an expert, if you're a beginner, we will move as one. We will help one another so that we could learn and earn together in this community. And that is what happened with me. That's why I'm doing this right now. I want to share the same exact opportunity that Tugan and Apollo and the community has given me. So, Tugan and Apollo are the heads or the creators of the Token Titans community, and they also have written a book, which is I'm gonna tell you about later. So this website right here is our bonsai.lol/Tugan and Apollo. This website is very important. may not seem much, but there's something hidden in here. So once you visit this website for the first time, you want to open shop first. You're not going to pay for anything. This is a secret file, actually. So GB files, just open this one. As you can see, this is free. So what is this, Josh? It's actually daily recordings from the Token Titans community. So in here, you will get a front row seat on what has happened since day one up to this date to our community. So there are also valuable things in here, and I will let you explore that on your own. So moving to the last but not the least, the best tool on the Web3 platform right now is none other than this book right here, Token Titans, The Secret Playbook for Building New Web3 Experiences, NFT Communities, and DeFi Protocols. Why do I keep saying that this is the perfect book? This is the book that will complete your Web3 journey, even if you don't, even if you didn't start yet. Once you have this book, I can guarantee you guys, you're already there. You'll just have to move on it. Why do I say that? Because once I finished this book, I immediately realized that this book has everything from start to finish, from dull to sparkling, you know, from everything, like everything you need, the information, the knowledge, the processes, the legal factors, everything is in here for you to start your own ground on the Web3 platform. And it's all up to you how you want to use this tool, this book, and the knowledge you gain from the community and the summits and whatever that is to move yourself on the Web3 platform. But because you joined a community, our community, Token Titans, you're not going to do it on your own. We are going to help you step by step. So we're going to be with you on your ups and downs on your Web3 journey. And we will make sure that nobody gets left behind as well. Because that's one of the biggest reasons why I really stuck with Token Titans, because they never ever left. Like they never ever let me do it on my own. I never felt alone. That's what's important to me. I never felt alone. So again, guys, this is an opportunity I want to share with you. Please strike while the iron is hot. It's still, it's Web3 is still in very early stages, and I want you to join early because early birds gets the worm, right? So all the links for these websites right here are gonna be down in the description below. Kindly check everything, each one. Make sure you don't miss one because all of those links are gonna be very important on your Web3 journey. So basically, what's gonna happen is after you click on the links, you are gonna have access to the opportunity that I have been offered and that I'm sharing with you today. So, what's gonna happen after that is, please just invest even just a little bit of your time. You don't even need to invest like, hundreds of dollars or whatever. You just have to invest your time and everything will do the rest. Like your return of investments will just go back to you. And you're gonna start to wonder. You're just investing time, but you're receiving income in return. That's what's happening to me. And again, I want that to happen with you too. So that's all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And stay tuned for our next series, all right? This is your Mini Tad and Josh signing out.